I am Groot. All right, so let's see what's going on. Quick setup. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Right there. Oh, hello, my face. All right, so let's see what's going on. The gap fill already happened. It's unfortunate because I was going to participate in a little bit of a downside, but there was also SMCI that was doing a little bit of a running, probably overbought. That's got a pretty big gap also. Is it? Oh, we don't know yet. That's not gonna be a gap. But I did fill the previous gap, so that's cool. DXY is actually pretty cooled off. I'm surprised. Um, but still not very happy because we're in a bullish downtrend. I did go through the Ichimoku cloud, which is fine. It might get denied somewhere over here. But given a couple of days, could potentially, it could break out today, driving the market down. It did get bought up here. It's back in the channel, so I'm probably gonna wait for it. Oh no, it's actually up here now. It's above the channel. Right, market's open now. It's gonna probably bounce on 594 and 50 cents on SPY, fortifying our top channel support. So let's see how that goes. I might get a call at that location, probably like right now. Let me see what they look like. Oh, they are ugly. Hmm, overpriced. So I've noticed pattern wise on the SPY, I tend to do better when I buy in the middle of the day, when all the options cool down, then you can see the pattern of the day and predict where it's going to go after. So that's one of my particular niches. I want to check RXRX, medical AI play. Okay, kind of good, but also we're reaching a resistance around here. Let's see, it's probably gonna get denied the way it's been weak lately. The calendar, see what's going on. New home sales coming in 27 minutes. Crude import changes minus 1 mil. Wow. What was the consumer report yesterday, right? Consumer confidence. Forecast actual. January 29th, date February 27th. That's not in. Consumer report February 25. Wait, 25 or 27? 27. So what happened the other day that the market decided to take a dump? Loans, empty supply, PPI, consumer confidence final. Ah, forecast 13. This is EU. That's okay. Well, where am I? Italy. CPI final, consumer confidence in Brazil, actual less than. So a lot of consumer confidence are coming in slowing down. Growth rate, prior forecast, Thursday 27th, February 28th. Consumer confidence, Germany. Durable goods orders, forecast prior, core PCE. Hmm. Existing home sales, prior forecast very much below forecast and prior. That's not good. Sales are going down. Retail sales month over month UK increased. Inflation rate year over year. Japan increased. Oh, FOMC minutes empty. Building permits, not much change, but it is above forecast. I think I'm liking a little put on SMCI. It is actually building this channel to break up, so I might test the underneath bottom of that cloud, but I'm gonna be ready for any tests and then see if I can. No, hold on. I mean, kinda, we don't know yet. That wick is very strong. Kept it inside the channel. It's probably gonna go up to 55. What the puts look like though. Puts looking like horrible, overpriced. 46 is the next. What's the fill at? Fill is at 44, so technically doable. And during the day, it might actually pop up a little bit more at 55, so making the puts cheaper. So I'll keep that in mind. Unemployment rate, they're keeping at a same from prior. They had a forecast of increase, but the surprise is that it was less than. Fine. Okay, Sunday. Existing home sales. Yeah, okay, so fine. Next. Consumer report. What was the last consumer report and how did it affect the market? Because it's been on a downturn.
Give me a moment to look that up for you. Searching for latest consumer report. February 2025 market impact.
Right.
The
2025.
latest consumer report indicates a significant drop in consumer confidence for February 2025. Here is a summary of the
No scheduled
findings and
reports
its
for
impact
25.
on the
What do you
market.
mean?
Consumer Confidence Index. The Conference Board reported a sharp decline in the Consumer Confidence Index, which fell to 98.3. This is a decrease of nearly 7% from the previous month, marking its lowest level in 8 months. Expectations. The drop is attributed to increased concerns over inflation and policy changes.
CCI.
Near-term expectations among consumers also plunged, dropping by 11.3%. Market impact.
Largest
The
decline
sharp
since
decline in
2024.
consumer confidence has led to mixed reactions in the stock markets. Some sectors have experienced declines due to heightened economic uncertainties, while others remain stable. Rising inflation and policy uncertainty are key factors causing unrest in the
20.
financial markets. This consumer
2021 drop.
confidence report highlights growing economic concerns among consumers, affecting their spending habits and influencing the market's performance.
Yeah, so spending's definitely down. We know there's a trend happening on TikTok and all those social medias on the no buy 2025. Everyone teaching each other how to be less expensive in their livelihoods. Are we gonna fill the gap already? What are you doing? Hmm? You're being a little bit ambiguous here. Market popping back up. There it is. Test on the cloud. 590. 590. I mean, the overall sentiment looks very bearish. Look at that. I mean, there is a due point for a little bullish return, maybe to 600 before it gets denied. It touched the cloud and bounced back up and also confirmed our moving average 100 ribbon. So that wick is very strong. Does it have a chance to come back down? It kind of does. It did make a lower low though. That's the big one. From February 3rd, 592 to February 25th, 590, 219. RX, two big candles above. Looks like it's gonna be a drop. How far down? I think that's about 750. 2 days. Let's keep watching. What's the minute look like? A bit double toppy. Uh, with a lower wick on the next one. But one can say also a wedge. But the wedge is not great. And the pre-market's a little bit bad too. I mean, on the technical here, it did just touch on a prior resistance. I don't have it aligned very well. Right there. So it did touch, tried, went down, lower, high. I feel like that 10 is going to be good for me. Let's take it. We'll take two of those. It has to retrace a bunch too. That was a hell of a pop to 11, 12, but the strength of it is a little wobbly. Okay. Check AM. Oh, wow. It's down. It went under. It didn't even decide to go. Hold on. Yeah, it's gonna touch the 200 MA on the 5 minute. But that is a gap fill. Technical standards, that is a gap fill down to 50. But even 50 is just so much. I'd have to get something around the 44s, but that's way too out of the sights. So I'll let that do its thing. Too volatile. What's AMC up to? AMC showing a good bottom wick. Making a reverse head and shoulder. Here, here, and here. Getting ready to try out the cloud. Last time I went up above it, it came back down. They drove it down. Robotic downward trend. Mm, a candle. That wick is strong here. RX options. Got 2 for 10. It was very stable. Look how stable it is underneath the cloud. Even though it's below it, there's a high demand here. Probably even higher demand here. I just got a little pressure from earnings. I get it. Yeah, well, that's gonna be the thing. It's gonna be, oh, good, good, bad, bad, good. People are gonna go back to movie theaters with that. A split. Ugh, I hate splits. What happened at that split? Yikes. 1 to 10. Look at that drop on the split. But for today, it does look like a decent buy location. It is basing on top of the cloud on the short term. Can it have a pop? It did have a pop in pre-market or post-market before. So there are certain activities in AMC right now that's a little more than normal. I think I will. I will partake for the end of the week. I feel like this is going to be another bounce here on the right shoulder. And let's do a little crypto. BTC USD T. Catching itself on a lower low. But man, that's a drop for the centuries. Now the only question is it already at its high? Is it gonna hit that last resistance or support turn resistance? Strong response there based on those wicks. A nice flat bottom. Opened up on the right side today, so I did wake up on the right side of the bed. SPY options, just watching. Not playing the SPY right now. Think that's all I want for now. I'll keep watching the market, but I think let's see what the sentiment is on. Huh, Trump should give me money. Maybe he's gonna pump like crazy. Can go anywhere. Market doesn't look strong at the moment. I agree. Everyone's trading expert until those stop losses get crushed. Fair enough. I'm not liking crypto. Mm, one thing I can do. Hold on. Coin market cap charts. Pretty decent fear, so it's a bounce back on fear, but where's the bounce gonna be? It's gonna be in whatever Bitcoin dominance shows. Look at Ethereum, man. Ethereum's on a downtrend. Bitcoin going up, it's still wanting to exit downward. Do a swap like it normally does every 2, 3 years. 2021, 2018, 3 years. And we're kind of due for a swap again. 2023, 2025. Well, are we due for it? Maybe the end of the year. Maybe some more chaos in crypto until the end of the year and then it can swap. Good to accumulate though. Yeah, XRP is also reacting on a downtrend. Hmm, not too bad though. Mm, I got the night on the cloud. Fell below. It's gonna probably try for 150. That's the next buy area for XRP, 150. Strong wick, but it didn't confirm on the second day unless this day today it ends up going up to 228. says 225 here for the current price. Oh, right. I'm actually, yeah, 225. So we'd have to go up to 228 and base there for us to have a bottom here. 3 wicks in a row would be decent for a bounce. I'd be careful with crypto though. Okay, there's our X responding. Nice. You think bullish now or immediately return? SPY. Having a bullish bounce. Let's see what it does on 598. I mean, even if I do a call on SPY, it's still going to be expensive. Oh, yeah, 600. Oh, it went up 110. 600 is a $110. Don't feel like doing that. That's all the way up here. Another denial point, but that's fine. I'll let it do its thing. You gotta be DJing to make rich money. Buy Monday, sell Friday pattern continues. Buy Monday, sell Friday. True? Really? Uh, when's Monday? 24th. Why 22nd, 24th? Why would you buy Monday? That went down. Sell Friday? I guess he's saying it might go up until Friday to 605 maybe, at least above 602. Oh, there's a decent bottom, but is it? It's responding well to the cloud. EMA is pretty high still. It might make another higher or lower high. Not enough space on the RSI to make a big move up. Even though the price of Bitcoin's going down, aka liquidity is decreasing. Market cap. There it is. Liquidity is decreasing. Bitcoin still has a decent dominance. So the sellers are still in equilibrium. But I'd say there's less Bitcoin sellers than there are crap coin sellers. We were at 3.5 trillion, man. That's crazy. There's a lower high, a high, and then a lower high. But that's a pretty up, man. So we might tap on 2.7 trillion. We're only 0.10 trillion away. Before a bounce happens on previous as well. 2.8 trillion, 86, 2.7. And this is what happened last time. This was 828 billion and it went down to 810 billion. So it did actually go below the previous high for just a moment. And the previous high here is 2.8 trillion. The support here is 2.7, so it could go down to 2.7. We're 16 billion away. But crap coins seem to be adjusting upward a bit. I wouldn't call that anything significant. BNB USDT Ethereum 13. Dang, Ethereum went from 12 to 20 and now back down to 11.10, if not below. Ethereum's weird. I don't like it that much. It has potential. I'm just not sure about it yet. So I got my focus in today. I know which ones I'm watching. RXRX, AMC. I kind of want to enter XRP, but I also really don't. Not yet, at least. What's Doge doing? What the Doge doing? Doge is puking hard. But is that a significant location? That is a significant location. Look at that top here. I might actually go for the Doge. Because the XRP still has that. Wait, hold on. Let me compare side by side here. Doge has sold off significantly, but yeah, XRP still has like at least $1 to 150 range drop. Doge has already significantly destroyed the undercents, the under two digits, 10 cents. It accumulated with a huge flat line here. And then it said, screw that, go up, get denied by 20, go down. We didn't revisit any of the previous downwards. We popped right off of 10 cents. So that's basically solid now. 20 cents. 1920, yeah. And there was a good wick here. That's actually not bad at all. Look at that huge wick here. And now we're building another wick here, even though it's a lower low. It's still significant buyout or buy-ins on the price. We broke out. I mean, I guess one way or another. Let me see. We tapped. Did we tap? Are we gonna tap this at 10 cents again? I really don't know. I really don't think so because there's so much history between Doge. Look at that. So much time for us to accumulate down here. No one's gonna sell when it gets down here. People are just gonna buy, reversing it. Hmm. Was it a time to get in? Is indeed the question of the century. It is on the top of the previous resistance, so that's good. Has it been done before? Yeah, actually. Very strong here. Even from way back over here. Bounced off of 20 multiple times, fell out below. This is the third time it'll bounce on 20. One, two, three, four. Damn. Four, and this is the fifth time it'll bounce on 20. How many times did it get resisted on 20? It didn't even get resisted that much on 20. It went straight through. No resistance here. Went through, resistance. Okay, so one, two, three. Three resistance hits. Four, actually, because those are two independent. Yeah. This week, I think Doge is going to have a little bit of a positive run, so I'm going to go ahead and grab me some Dojies. Coffee. Need more coffee. XRP, however, I'm gonna wait for it at 150, 130, somewhere between 1. I'm gonna put an alert. Not that TradingView has been very good with alerts lately. When did this go off? When did this go off? To yesterday? I didn't hear no fucking AI crossing. That's ridiculous. TradingView is doing this on purpose for sure. It's not broken, it's just a feature. BBAI was crossing 565 over here. Also yesterday. Was it? Yeah. Bounce up. That's what I was looking for. Big Bear AI. Does still have a downward trend. I mean, it's bouncing above. It's kind of going above our trend here, but it's been above multiple times. So I'd wait for it to get down to the cloud again at 4, 3 something on the daily. Oh, look at that day. Look at it. It's gonna actually make another wick. If it makes another wick, it makes a nice flat bottom. Perfect. We're going back up for a bit. Okay. RXRX kind of making a base here, but still not strong because every time it does make a base, it still goes below it. It made a higher and then it went back down. This guy always pushes main Mag 7 stocks. I will agree with that. For SPY, we do have a huge potential for a green day, but massive is at least to get back into here. So sure. Is it a day like that? Is it gonna make it up to 603, 601? Is it looking like it's gonna? It went above cloud. Making some odd wicks. 1 minute overbought. 5 minute seems to be at a ceiling. 15 minute, pretty high up there. 30 minute, also up there. It's above 45 or 50. I mean, it has room to wiggle for sure. In a bullish market, it would go up if there's bullish incentive. But because of the consumer report, because of tariffs and then counter tariffs and all of the unknowns, markets hate uncertainty. They hate not knowing what's going to happen. So they rather know something bad is going to happen and then go up, or something good that's going to happen and then go up. But if they don't know what's going to happen, uncertainty is a definite downward trend. So SPY not catching a bit up here. It's actually flattening out from the pre-market on yesterday, if not a little bit below the tops of those body candles. Doge, I don't need to look at. Let's see DXY. What's that dog doing? Yeah, it's popping back up. So lower. Oh, there's a lowest low, higher low, but then has another drop possible, unless it gets bought up. BTC already knowing it's a little bit 85 to 87 flattening out. There's that buy away wick or sell wick. It's gonna drop downward. RX is basing underneath some moving averages. It's kind of failing. I mean, it is a double bottom here, but it's too close to all the other bottoms, especially that one. It's just showing it's, oh, and a microphone pattern, megaphone pattern. That's a breakdown. It's just a lot of volatility to exit liquidity. People using AI to research, not bad. Nvidia earnings get faded, valuations based on future EPS. Dude, I don't even know if Nvidia has earnings. Well, hold on. Specifically software AI. Nvidia definitely has earnings, but it could go down. What's the options look like? Where was the options at? Forgot what the heck that thing was called. Trading. CME watch cover quantitative upcoming auctions, coin market, eHack. What's eHack got to say? Some issues with accounting are coming up. Some contracts were closed under Biden, some were only partially halted yet fully accounted as halted. Some were claimed multiple times, some refer to contracts by error amounts. 8 million versus 8 billion, that kind of error? Man, that's some three extra zeros. Others listed as $1 million contracts, there were only a few thousands. Still matters, but why are there so many errors at Doge? 1,125 contracts on the website and show about 20% of the project spending. "20% spending," they say the rest is workforce reduction. Some allegations also argue that there are umbrella contracts in the government, example 100 million authorized for category of it, IT. Then individually projects can be approved under it. Doge then references 1.9 billion USPS contract canceled for convenience. This was another umbrella contract. New York Times blasts this. A code in the screenshot identified the vendor as Centennial Technologies, a company in Northern Virginia. But that company said its agreement had actually been canceled in the fall during the Biden. So there's money going to places that have been canceled, and that money goes actually somewhere. Apparently, the CEO replied to the Times and said nothing had changed. This was dead long ago. So money is moving falsely. DoD is cutting 5,400 workers next week, possibly 50,000 civilian more coming. 1,000 cut from National Park Services, 3,000 from Forest Services. Warning to vacationers, tours, parking, and support services will be strained, closed, or canceled. Interesting. Wuhan researchers discover a new coronavirus. Great. Just like enters cells just like COVID-19 did or SARS. Also invades artificially grown tissue resembling human cells? That's crazy. This has not been detected in humans. Vaccine makers jumped on this news. There's a chance it could jump from animal to humans, they suggest. This one is closely related to the same virus that caused the Middle East respiratory syndrome. This is one is closely related. 35% of those diagnosed die. That's insane. Sample viruses from bats all of the time. Isn't concerning. This is not uncommon. Routine, usually don't see identified. Leak, usually surprise. Why are they still doing this in BSL-2 lab? That's the real concern. True biosafety levels. Moderate risk, even though that's a 35% death rate. This is one, or this is four, very serious. And then they're doing it in two without the full isolation of the body from the actual disease. S&P Global Flash US PMI. Composite output index low 10 months to indicate a market worsening of demand growth in sectors since last year. US business activity growth came from closing, according to the Flash. New order growth also weakened sharply, and businesses expected for the year ahead slumped amid growing concerns and uncertainty related to federal government policies. Uncertainty. There's more uncertainty. Front-running potential cost increasing or supply shortage. Weakness was centered on the service economy, where output fell slightly in February. Okay, so SPY is doing its thing up. I haven't entered anything in SPY right now. Keeping an eye on RXRX. It's a good uptrend, but it's not very good bodies. The wicks are too big. Low service sector confidence in September. Employment fell. First decline in employment in 3 months. The upbeat mood seen among U.S. businesses at the start of the year has evaporated. Optimism slumped from 3-year high to gloomiest since pandemic. Is this all tariff uncertainty? Yes, I believe so. Highest month-over-month increase since May. Inflation expectations. Retail. Tough time for consumers to get through tax season. Decline in forecasts. Hooters likely filing for bankruptcy. Ban and hail. This may be seen as a reiteration that the Elon also hailed not ideal. Okay. Oh jeez. Bunch of political BS. Withdrawals will be covered. We have the money. We're not buying Ethereum. We have bridged loan cover 80%. Usually social engineering, so the link they received was probably spoofed. Oh, this was the Bybit disaster. Right, Bybit got hacked and millions of Ethereum was gone. Okay. Decent recoup of news. Bitcoin dominance. RX is back down again. It's failing on those on moving averages. SPY is responding to 598 as per the line. Not bad. It could base itself here and create a bearish or bullish exit to overcome this and go to the next set here. Normally that's what it does. I don't think there's anything more for me to research. Uh-oh. Let me close off a little bit here. Yeah, it's actually above that. RxRx. Keep that. I'm kind of done with that. Spy. What else? Okay, so we've got this. I did hear the inversion happen again. So USO2Y divided by US10Y. No way. It did. No, did it? No, I didn't reinvert. It's on the way though, but it's also in a bearish exit channel. Eventually it's going to drop down. Man, would it do that? Would it reinvert again? Let's see, daily, how many times? Like considering it's always a symmetrical pattern. We inverted, went down, inverted for a long time, went down. So potentially we could invert again, but then break down quickly. Fear, but not extreme fear. Man, what spy? What the spy doing though? Alright, I think I'm gonna play me some StarCraft before my student pops, or my many students pop up. Hmm. Okay. Big wick down. Looks strong. Big wick up. Looks weak. Very good. Very good choices today. All right. I'm just gonna play me some StarCraft. So, switching it up. Thank you for dropping in, enjoying a little bit of analysis. And if you want, honestly, any tickers, any companies, fundamental technical analysis,